Hello, Cars fans. Today we are going to be talking about goofs in cars. While I was watching the full screen and Openmati versions, I have spotted hundreds of errors, mistakes, and goofs. Today we are going to be talking about all these errors that I could find. So, with that being said, let's get into this. The first error that I could find is that they are spoiling the further plot at the start of the movie. Let me prove it. This is the final lap scene. Or is it? Tell me what you think in the comments. It says they are on lap 321, although the race has started. And why do these positions look so freaking goofy? For some reason, Darren Leadfoot's rims are yellow, but for some reason they are black in the rest of the movie. When the races are on lap 12, the scoring pylon says Chick Hicks is in first place. However, this isn't actually true, because on the television screen, it shows Strip Weathers in first place, not Chick Hicks. It says Dale Jr. is in front of Floyd Mulvihill, but it's James Cleanair who is in front of Floyd. Also, McQueen is behind Misty, not Greg. Slider is not in third. Now here are some really bad goofs. If you look closely, you can see two cars in front of Sage and Winford. And these two cars are Ernie Gearson and Todd Marcus. But however, when McQueen moves up some positions, we see Floyd and Rusty instead. And you will not believe this next goof. It's really bad that I have to point it out. So you remember when McQueen said there are 43 cars at the Piston Cup, but there's actually 36? Well, I can prove that this goof is bad, because there are some numbers that I need to point out. This goof is so bad, because look at all the numbers on the scoring pylon. These numbers are definitely inaccurate. But what even are these numbers? The number being shown in first is 95, which is obviously Lightning McQueen. And if we go down to seventh, it's showing 33, which is the number for Chuck Armstrong. But there are more numbers. These inaccurate numbers are 5, 2, 44, 27, 100, 3, 9, and 113. I think the number 113 on the scoring pylon is referencing A113, but I think it's a missing Piston Cup racer. Somehow Winford is at the front of the pack. And also, he needs to be behind Rusty, not Ernie. Obviously, Chick is not first. Strip is first. You had one job, cars makers. Why are they showing the Piston Cup Racing Series logo? They shouldn't, because the race has started. Why are they showing the final lap scene on lap 63? This race is 400 laps long, not 63 laps long. It shows Lee Revkins in first, and his number, 63, which is obviously true. It says that Slider, Floyd, and Ernie are behind McQueen, but I'm not sure if this is true or not. Tell me in the comments what you guys think. Here comes some very bad goofs. Look closely at Murray Clutchburn. What is wrong with his expression? Even Floyd didn't notice. It says they're on lap 195 when they're not. And why are they showing this scene? It was already done a few seconds ago. Where is the big screen tower? Why are they showing the restart scene? They should not do that, because they haven't done the restart scene yet. And why is first place showing the early version of McQueen's number, 57? Obviously, Junior is not behind McQueen. Fourth place is showing 25, which is inaccurate. Obviously, Chuck is not fifth. Why are 2, 9, and 10 on the scoring pylon? These numbers are inaccurate. Obviously, they are not on lap 321. Earlier, you see Lee, Darren, Slider, and Dirksen in front of McQueen. Earlier, James was behind Ernie, then Eugene stole his position. Why is Ryan behind Darren? It should be McQueen, right? Murray is here in the crash, heading straight for Winford. However, a few seconds later, James stole his position. Also, Eugene made it through the crash, but somehow he got himself involved in the crash. Aiken is right here in front of Ryan. Next scene, he is somehow at the back. Why are they showing the crash scene? They've already done the crash scene. I mean, the crash is still happening, but I think they should have shown a new scene. Share in the comments what you think. In this shot, first place isn't true because McQueen is in first, not Strip. A grey car is next to the blue car. Earlier, it must have been a red car or something. Seriously? These stupid positions again? And why are they showing the entire race stadium? That scene was done before the race started. It says that Lightning McQueen, Strip Weathers, and Chick Hicks are in front of Floyd Mulvihill, Murray Clutchburn, Ryan Shields, Johnny Blamer, Eugene Karboreski, Billy Oilchanger, and Ralph Carlo. But these races are nowhere to be seen. Why are there two Claude Scruggs? There should only be one. We can see Billy behind Strip, but somehow next scene he is behind Chick. Murray's expression is so goofy here. Somehow when it shows Chick, his expression seems to be normal again. And why is Chuck at the restart? I thought he couldn't continue. We see this scene earlier when Chick pushed McQueen off track. This was the scene being shown on the scoring pylon. Why are they showing Strip Weathers? They should be showing Lightning McQueen. These frickin' inaccurate positions again? Really? Matthew Overtaker, aka Mackay Car, is number 84, but the scoring pylon shows him as number 65 for some reason. Tell me in the comments why you think that is. Why are they showing Strip Weathers? This scene was done minutes ago. It says that Sage Vanderspin is in front of Aiken Axler, Floyd Mulvihill, Murray Clutchburn, and Krusty Rota. But it's Kevin Shiftright who is in front of these racers, not Sage Vanderspin. Sage Vanderspin is behind Ponchy Wipeout, Davey Apex, and Dirksen D'Agostino. Why are they showing McQueen on the final lap? They haven't done that scene yet. And why are they showing McQueen here? They are showing McQueen going round a corner, although he has just crossed the checkered line. Earlier we saw this scene on the scoring pylon. It says that Lightning McQueen, Strip Weathers, and Chick Hicks are in front of Sage Vanderspin, Aiken Axler, Floyd Mulvihill, Murray Clutchburn, Krusty Rota, Johnny Blamer, and Dale Jr. But Krusty Rota is behind Floyd, not Murray. Murray is next to Junior. And also, Johnny is behind Ralph, not Krusty. Obviously, Murray and Krusty are not 7th and 8th. Obviously, Sage is not 4th. Why are they showing Lightning McQueen's blown tyres? They've already done that scene. Why does 4th place show 21? I think it's meant for Kevin Shiftright, although he is number 121. But why is it showing just 21? Tell me in the comments why you think that is. Earlier we see Kevin S., Aiken, Floyd, Krusty, Junior, Murray, Billy, Johnny and Ralph here. But somehow we see James and Eugene here instead. And also, why are they spoiling the three-way tie result? That's a bad goof. There's that weird number again. And that is everything. Those are all the mistakes that I found in the Dynaco 400 scene of Cars in the Open version. If you spotted an error that I didn't point out, put it in the comments below. So, with that being said, I will see you guys next time and take care, everybody.